What is good? Okay, what is happening, guys? It's your boy Dwayze on Blaze. You know the face, you know the name, you know the time, you know the place, guys. Today, A-Reece reveals pharadise 3 insights and exposes the truth about brand deals and label contracts. Okay, let's get into this, guys.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about a recent interview I checked out by SA Hip Hop Reloaded featuring none other than A-Reece. And yo, let me tell you, that interview was a gold mine. There's so much to unpack, so stick around till the end because you're diving deep.
Let's go.
But before we get into the meat of it, massive shout out to SA Hip Hop Reloaded for putting together a fire interview. You guys are holding the culture down. Respect. Now let's address the elephant in the room, Pharadise 3. Reece's highly anticipated upcoming project and the next chapter in the Pharadise trilogy. So here's the scoop. The album was initially set to drop on October 2026, but now, like a train delayed by heavy fog, it's been pushed back to 2027.
Did he say a train with heavy fog?
That's right. We gotta wait a bit longer. Check this out.
Pharadise 3, fans and music enthusiasts.
What comparison is that, bro? That's crazy. A train with
Aren't
heavy
entirely
fog.
satisfied with the latest update on the album. Some are wondering why announce an album years in advance and why push it back to 2027 from its original 2026 scheduled release. Please let us in on that.
Yeah, because I need more time. I just need more time with the music because the idea to make it a double album came to me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna need more time.
There's no need for that, bro.
Really, the projects that I've been doing prior, like literally I'd go, it's March, I'm gonna do a project right now and I'm gonna drop it May. That's literally how my projects have been. So I just feel like in order to do something different, something more, something more substantial, like I need to take my time. So to the fans, to my investors, to the slimes, if you don't like the idea of the date, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. You're worrying about the wrong things. Don't worry about that.
Bruh, it better not be pop, Reece, dog. Don't tell us 2027 then you give us some pop long ass double disc. Please, Reece, dog. Like, I trust Reece with projects, but I'm just saying, dog. Don't give us a double disc of pop, bruh. Please. Yes.
No, cause you know me. You know me.
So tell us, why continue the Pharadise 3, the Pharadise series, and what can Pharadise 3 offer in terms of evolution when versus Pharadise 1 or 2 or the rest of your work?
Can you say the other part again?
I was saying, why continue the series and what can Pharadise 3 offer in terms of evolution versus your other work?
I mean, I'm a father now, man. So in terms of evolution, like you're gonna get a lot of that. My perspective just on things in life right now. And as far as making it a sequel, I mean, all my favorites have sequels. Everyone that I grew up listening to, they have their own sequels.
Not your main favorite, Drizzy Drake. Does Drizzy Drake have a sequel? No, which is crazy, bro. If you think about it. Okay, maybe he does. But that was a long time ago. I think it was Comeback Season and Comeback Season 2. I think those are the sequels Drake had. But other than that, nah.
So I'm inspired by that. Honestly, it's some hip hop shit, right?
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
After hearing that, it's clear Reece is not rushing greatness. He wants to take his time and make this one special.
Can't rush greatness.
In fact, he plans to drop a double disc, which is something I honestly thought was going to happen with Pharadise 2. But hey, better late than never, right? You know what they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. Reece is building a musical empire brick by brick and is making sure every piece fits just right. Another gem from the interview, he revealed that this project will touch on fatherhood and other mature themes. So if you're gonna be a dad by the time the album drops, brace yourself. You might just walk away with a few life lessons wrapped in dope.
I hope I'm not gonna be a dad by that time. I probably should be, but I hope not.
Bars and soulful melodies. To me, this moment in Reece's career feels like when Drake dropped Scorpion. He's entering that grown man rap era. An artist.
When was Drake ever doing grown man rap? I think Scorpion was probably the closest attempt that he came close to, and then after that, it just went downhill.
Moving right before our eyes. Now, don't get your hopes up for new music in 2025. Reece made it clear no solo drops next year, which he said the previous year, referring to this year 2025. Instead, he's going on a feature run. Well, he's on a feature run, putting other artists on. And mad love to him for that. When the tide rises, all ships float. And that's exactly what Reece is doing. Shout out to K-Kid. Their track Dilemma is going crazy, and their performance at Cotton Fest 2025, straight fire. And the visuals for the song, nothing short of amazing. And moving forward, the boy also touched on what it really means to be independent in this music game. And let me tell you, it ain't all sunshine and roses.
It's never sunshine and roses. Independent. It's never sunshine and roses, bro. It's always a grind, bro.
Independent. On your latest offering, Kill the King, the mixtape, you sound so adamant and determined to stay in your independent route. However, some people may wonder how far you can take it. You don't possess the resources of a label, I'd like to think. And in a sense, the independent grind has limitations. Even the world's biggest stars have some backing in some shape or form, you know. I guess this also ties in with what your vision is. How do you respond to concerns about the sustainability of your independent route, and how does this align with your long-term vision?
Oh man, it aligns with my long-term vision because creatively I have the freedom, and the creativeness is a big part of this thing of ours, this thing of mine at least. Like, it's a huge part of the reason why I do what I do. So being independent allows me to be free when I create, and I will never give that up for any amount of money or anything else. So I'm willing to stay independent just because of that, you know. Like, yeah, pretty much. I mean, there are times when I've approached major record labels to try and get a deal, like, you know, like a joint venture or partnership or whatever the case may be, but I was just never satisfied. So I just moved on from that, man, and I'm good. I'm grateful. The people that support me, that's really all I need.
True.
As he said, being indie means you are your own engine. No label pushing your music and no paid PR machines. It's just you versus the industry. And sometimes that road gets lonely and very tough. He even considered signing with major labels at some point, but because the terms didn't sit right with him, he chose to stay independent. And that right there is integrity. They say not all that glitters is gold, and Reece is living proof that you don't have to sell your soul for a seat at the table.
But sometimes people are in situations where this is all they have, and this opportunity, they feel like this is all they will ever have. And that's the reason why a lot of artists get tricked into these shady deals, because it's not always, you know, the integrity thing. Like, of course, you're like, okay, I don't want to sign a bad deal. I want to make sure my career is in the best place possible. But sometimes you're just so down bad that you're like, dog, I just got to take this chance and make it whatever I got to make it into. You know, Reece is fortunate enough that he's not in that position, because he does well off of, you know, just his music and gigs, you know. Just off that he can eat. But other artists don't have that, bro. So it's like when you put a deal in their face, they don't have anything to fall back on. And that's really where the catch comes in. Because everyone always asks, like, why do artists always sign bad deals? What? But it's like, a lot of the time, even if you know the deal is bad, you're like, damn, at least I'm going to get on. And then after I get on, I can try finagle my way out of this contract. Or at least I got motion to make money at that point, regardless of if I'm in a bad contract or not. You know, so it's like a sacrifice a lot of people make, which is unfortunate, but thank God Reece ain't have to deal with that, bro.
Another thing that stood out, his take on brand collaborations. Some people wonder why Reece isn't plastered all over ads and brand campaigns like other artists, and the answer is, it's not about the money, it's about the message. Sometimes the brands don't align with his vision or what he stands for, and instead of chasing a quick buck, he steps back. That taught me something valuable. If you stand for nothing, you will fall for everything.
Last two questions. On the note of independence, you're considered one of the most prominent rappers in South Africa, boasting a substantial cult following. However, many like myself have observed that your involvement with brands appears to be limited. Besides your collaboration with Hennessy and the Bedway partnership in 2018, We wonder about the reasoning behind this apparent scarcity of brand engagement. Is that you having reservations about aligning yourself closely with brands, or are the offers from brands not appealing to Reece?
I mean, it could be both. It could be various things, you know. Sometimes, I mean, some people label me as not brand friendly, you know.
Okay.
So, and sometimes brands
Smoking
do
too
approach
much,
me, but
brother.
it just doesn't align with what I'm doing personally and like creatively, musically, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, it's just a mixture of that.
That's
It's
it.
just a mixture of that, you know. But I'm not tripping off of it, man, you know, because I was never, that was never really my focus. I know it might sound like I'm not like trying to, you know, like get my full potential out there, but like I'm not tripping about it, man. I'm not tripping about it.
So now I'm tossing the mic to you.
Toss it.
What do you think about Reece dropping a double disc Pharadise 3 and the delay to 2027? How do you feel about his stance on independence and brand deals? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what y'all think. Don't be shy. Let's get that convo going. And as always, if you vibed with today's video, drop a comment.
I would just say this, bro. Reece understands his lane, if anything. And I think Reece is in such a unique position that a lot of people don't kind of understand why he is the way he is and why he does the things he does. Like, when it comes to Reece, bro, it's like he understands how to make the moves in which will benefit his career, right? Those same moves might not benefit another man because at the end of the day, Reece has a cult following. So Reece has somewhat of a safety net where he always has this core group of fans, regardless if he's independent, signed, not dropping music, whatever. That foundation will always push him, which is a unique situation to be in. So I think somebody like that does not necessarily need a label, bro, because you've already done what the label helps to do. And a lot of the time, the label helps to get you out there, to market you, to build your fan base, to reach more ears and eyes, more engagement. And Reece, I feel like the industry itself does that for him. He doesn't need, to sign to a label. He doesn't need a machine to keep his name out there. His name is solidified enough. So I think, bro, continue on, bro. Let Reece do what he does. I don't think he should really change anything. I think the things we want for Reece are not things he wants for himself, right? We want Reece to be this international superstar rapper. Like, Reece says, bro, I'm just trying to make music, work on my craft, and live a good life with my family. Be the best father I can be. And I think that's all he's really concerned about. But we want these grandiose things for him. And who's right and wrong? I don't think either's right and wrong. I think everybody's entitled to their own, bro. If you don't want to be this huge superstar and have to sell out to do it, then you don't have to. And that's the thing which I was saying about Cassper, is like, not everybody wants that route. Yes, of course, everybody wants money and success and fame, but not everybody wants to do the things or have to live the life that comes with it. Cassper himself has said many times, like, yo, this is a tough position to be in. It's tough to be that superstar. It's tough. Cassper said many times mentally it's been hard on him, right? So he, of all people, should know that some people just don't want to deal with that, bro. Some people just want to be happy with the little they have because it's enough for them. And they want to keep it pushing like that, bro. Not everybody wants to be this greatest superstar, all the money, all the clout, all the girls. Some people just want to play their role, play their position, be in their lane, and that's pretty much it, bro. And that's where Reece wants to be. Like, and who are we to say he shouldn't be doing that? It's his life. It's his, who is to say that being a superstar is better than being what Reece is right now? Maybe there's more happiness, there's more time, there's more freedom, more creativity to be who he wants to be than being somebody who's indebted to some label and has to be at this show, tour here, do this, make this song, feature with this person. We need you here, we need you doing this, we need you doing that. Maybe you don't want to do all that, bruh. So anyway, it's been your boy Dwayze on Blaze. Like, comment, and subscribe. You're going to catch me in the next one, of course, obvious. If I could exit this video, that would be nice. But yeah, man, guys, keep it locked. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new day. I hope y'all are good. Damn, I've been leaned off to the side the whole time. But yeah, man, stay blessed, bro. More progress, more finesse, more interest. Okay, whatever.